is the story of their transition.
Naina. Oh, Naina. It's Krishna sitting on some tree in his lovely kurta. Sweet little baby. Sweet. Well, Naina has always gone against the norm. If you would give Naina a cricket bat to play or a ball, forget it. You don't start with cricket. You just go to the park with a ball and you start throwing it to a toddler, and they're supposed to kick it back to you, or you're supposed to run after it or something. This Naina would start dancing in the middle of the park. I mean, I hope she's not going to be angry with me for saying this, but it's the truth.
This is my mom's jazz. So I basically steal things from her and my sister, essentially. But my sister, now that she's gone, she's left all her horrible clothes in her cupboard, and I'm really upset. But my mom does most of my shopping for me.
Oh, he used to love these pants of his. We had a wedding in the family when Krishna was about 6, 7, and all the girls got matching lehengas, and Krishna was so angry that, I couldn't make a lehenga. So, and even if I would say, oh, you don't want to look like a girl, he would say, why not? And how do you explain to a toddler that you look so silly if you look like a girl, and everybody's going to laugh at us? So yeah, for the wedding, then I would pacify Krishna by getting a nice kurta with, gold, and then those artificial diamond buttons and a stole, and then of course the stole would not be used as a stole, it would be put like a chunni, and she would dance around again happily.
I remember there was this one guy in Jan. I was in the mall and or Feb or something, and I didn't look much like a girl. I was still looking like a boy. And this guy came up to me. He's like, "You need to stop." And then I was like, "Stop what?" And he's like, "No, you can't. You're a boy. You can't be like a woman and all of that." And I was like, "What are you saying?"
I put Krishna into taekwondo classes. I did my level best. I said, okay, if this kid doesn't know how to be a boy on his own, let me put him into karate, or was it karate or taekwondo? I forget. One of the two. I said, so on Pandara Road, there's a special taekwondo karate class. I actually took that child and put him in. Oh my God, I used to sit there, bribe him. We'd go together and I would sit with him, and I don't like this. And I said, Krishna, you at least stretch, it's good for you, doesn't matter. Taekwondo, it's the joke of our lives. Of course, it was quit in 6, 8 months. Tennis, swimming. And that's Krishna, always obsessed with the ribbon, trying to make the wig.
When I was about 3, 4, 5, you kind of know, because that is 3, 4, 5 is when the concept of social norms and gender is introduced to you. Like boys have short hair, girls have long hair. Those sort of things are introduced to you. So then, and that's when kids kind of pick. But kids don't have a choice, and they have to just go with what, society says. But I knew I loved wearing lehengas. I loved wearing churis. I loved wearing chunnis. I loved wearing lipstick. Loved it. Loved wearing heels. So, and I knew that I had to hide these things from everyone. And so I would do it very secretively. I would do it when no one is at home, when no one can find me. I would shut doors, close curtains. Very young. I was 5? When I tried on my mom's heels at home alone. As a child, I had to lie to everyone and tell them, no, I'm a boy, but feel like I'm a girl.
Krishna would not tell me. You know, I feel really bad. He kept a lot to himself. Kept a lot to himself. Look, by the time school happened, by the time he went into the 6th grade, then it was for sure that Krishna was different. Okay, if you have to ask 100%.
Yeah, I clearly remember the very first day I was going school, and my mother had put me a skirt, and I cried so much मैं मुझे school नहीं जाना, and I can't tell them कि मुझे school क्यों नहीं जाना, because जब तक स्कूल नहीं जाते थे तो वी आर वेयरिंग माई ब्रदर का पैंट और शॉर्ट्स एंड ऑल. जैसे ही स्कूल जाना पड़ा यू हैव टू वेयर दैट स्कर्ट लाइक बीइंग अ फीमेल. सो ऑब्वियसली माई मॉम वाज आस्किंग क्यों नहीं जाना स्कूल, सारे बच्चे जाते. आई एम सेइंग जस्ट बस मुझे नहीं जाना. आई कुडंट से कि मुझे ये स्कर्ट नहीं पहनना है. एंड फ्रॉम दैट डे आई रियलाइज लाइक things are different for me. Like I have to like struggle. My life is going to be a little more harder than और लोगों से. तो and I used to play with this boys kids, and after some time playing with, after certain time like थोड़ा खेलने के बाद the boys will say इसके साथ मत खेलो ये लड़की है. And that's hurt me a lot, you know. Why they are doing ladka ladki thing? Why can't we just play and play? That's it.
I didn't know he was being bullied. In fact, one day he came home from school as he usually does, and I asked, "How was your day, darling?" "Fine, mom. How are you?" You know, and they come home starving, so eating the snacks. And I think I got a call from the principal and said, "Mrs. Singh, has Krishna told you about what happened today in school?" So I said no. And when she told me, I was so, shocked.
I was standing outside the girls' bathroom, waiting for my friends who got into the girls' bathroom. I was in the 8th grade, so I was 13. And these group of boys just came. They cornered me, and they were like, calling me really mean names. I started ignoring them because everyone tells you not, like, if someone's annoying, you just ignore them. It's kind of tough to do that, especially when they're in your face and calling you names. So, and then I refused to sort of answer their questions. And so then this one guy came and he hit me. And it was, I was in so much shock. But I didn't say anything. I didn't hit him back because I knew like he was so much stronger and so much bigger than me. If I hit him, then those 20 other guys would also hit me back. And if I say anything, then the 20 guys would also hit me again.
I came back and I said, "Krishna, so-and-so called me and this happened to you in school, and you haven't even changed your expression." And he said, "It's okay, Mom. I don't care. I'm very strong."
I never stood up for myself. I never believed in myself. So that's what made even juniors, that even gave juniors the ability to hurt me and, sort of do stuff like that, which was quite a horrible experience.
कुछ मतलब missing है बहुत life में. I was trying to be fit into a boys role, but they are not accepting. So I never tried to fit into a female role. Yeah, the more I was growing and more I was getting attracted to all women, and I used to have a male friends, but it's like a buddy, but I was always attracted to female only. When I was become this early 20, then I heard word called lesbian, because I was writing one love letter to one of girl, and she wrote me back, "People laughing at us and they are calling us lesbian." I said, "What is this lesbian? Lesbian sounds so dangerous. It's like a disease or something. Lesbian." So I opened a dictionary and I come to know, oh, this man, two same sex, it's called lesbian. So oh, this is the lesbian. Like age of 22 or 23, I'm coming to know that word called lesbian, gay, something like that. Then I come to know there's a whole world is there called lesbian world, and I was like, oh, I got that things now. This is my world where I should be belong now. So I was like till 35, 30, I was hanging with all this lesbian group. This, and I was still feeling like something is missing. Something is missing. I'm still feeling uncomfortable here. Like
you got lipstick on your. Mama's gonna kill me.
In the 9th grade, I came out as gay on the 20th of August at 10:48 p.m. I will never forget that moment. So this was 2013, 2014 February. I started understanding that yes, I'm gay, but that I'm still a boy. Can't wear makeup, can't wear heels, can't do any of that. Have to be more masculine. And so that's when in February, March, I started feeling maybe I'm not a boy, maybe I am.
I thought maybe he's gay, and I thought he's the effeminate gay, so I put him in counseling with Dr. Shailaja Sen. So she said, why are you here? So I said, look, I don't know, Krishna, he may be gay or something. I said, but my worst fear, Shailaja, is that he's a woman. I think I knew it instinctively. I always knew it. Why I was so unhappy about that is because to change a gender is, it's just such a big thing. Why can't you just be gay? It's so simple. At least you don't have to change your sex and your gender and,
there were pictures of me at parties or whatever, in heels and makeup and all. And people ask me, what's going on? Are you a girl now? And I just brush off those questions. I wouldn't answer them because I myself didn't know, Like, people are so curious. They don't, really stop to think about how you're feeling.
Since childhood, I knew that I'm not going to get married. तो नेट में कुछ ऐसे कुछ क्विज थे कि अगर तुम्हारी जो सवाल पूछा तुम टिक करते जाओ, देन यू विल नो कि क्या है करके. तो आई वाज सॉल्विंग दैट, देन दैट आंसर वाज योर F to M like so I was taking not very serious at that point because अभी तो मैं lesbian बना हूँ. अभी तो मैंने घर वालों को बताया कि they start accepting me as a lesbian. My family is like touchwood, they are very supportive. तो अभी F2M बनना is like again you have to start everything, like first forget the world or my family. I have to accept myself, like अभी तो मैं lesbian बना हूँ, अब मैं F2M बन जाऊँ, अब how it's possible. Again I was like in denial mode. I was trying to act like a lesbian. I try my best. I give my 100% to be a lesbian and be a nice lesbian. I had grown my hair, like बचपन से तो मेरे बाल छोटे छोटे थे. So I came into a lesbian group. So I saw very beautiful women and attractive women, and so I said, let me try this also. So I had grown my hair and I was looking quite beautiful. In whole process I wasted 10 years. Like I realized on 30, and when I was become 40, then I was mentally prepared. Till 10 years, like it took me a 10 year to accept myself.
That's me when I'm 20, yeah. Wow. That's not my daughter. By class 9, Krishna started getting really very low and very depressed. Yes, it was class 9. And again back and forth to the counselors. Then Krishna just stopped speaking. All of class 9 just went into a very deep depression, got onto medicines. And Amit Sen called me and his sister Navina, and he said, look, without doubt, Krishna is a girl, and this is causing her great angst, and you should accept it now. I was not surprised. I was actually very relieved. We'd come to some conclusion. Again, I'm saying whether she was gay. Even today, if Naina decides that she's not a woman and she's gay, it's fine. As long as now, the thing is, it's all right.
my sister, when I told her I was transgender, she freaked out. We didn't speak, and like I said, my sister and I used to be best friends because there are no kids here. So we didn't speak for 2 weeks. We were torn apart. We were ripped apart because I was transgender. She said, I don't know what will people say. You know, we live in a society where there isn't much leeway for individuality. So she was very worried, and we just stopped talking. Only recently has she come to terms with it and accepted it. So this is my closet. This is my first dress that my mom bought for me in Bombay.
By class 10, everybody knew. School, his counselors, and I, and Krishna. I think class 10 was when finally we all accepted.
I have developed a very thick skin. You know what I'm talking about? I always knew I was different. I wasn't exactly a normal kid. But then again, what is normal? Everyone is different. Everyone is unique. So why aren't we allowed to flourish with our individual identities? I'm different, and I don't identify with my gender and its roles set by society. I have gender identity disorder. I was born a man but feel like a woman. So today, I stand in front of you, a strong, powerful, successful transgender woman who is very proud of herself and isn't afraid of anyone. I am 5 months on hormone replacement therapy. Well, I plan on getting my sex reassignment surgery when I'm 18, after my board exams. And I'm a girl! Yay! How exciting!
Very first thing I did was I went for a psychiatrist. So I had a counseling for a year. After 1 year session, so she gave me a certificate. So after that certificate, I went to a doctor. So I had my breast removal, like I have done last December, recently. So removing chest is like a freedom. It's like, okay, I can breathe. It's a relief, it's a freedom. I can't explain you in word. Like I take off my shirt and do running, and it's like freedom, I can breathe. I am alive, I can breathe. It's not, I can't explain you in words. You should see my face while me doing that.
It's been so crazy, like the development of my breasts is like crazy, like, But I like the last time I went to my doctor, I was like, wait, can I have more hormones to make them a little bigger? It's like they're really not up to my standards. So he did do that. Like, I love hormones. Like, whatever I don't like, I can just either like remove it or make it bigger. I love it.
Yeah, there is fear about when she goes out into the big bad world and she's on her own and away from her protective circle of her friends. And then there is fear of the surgery, which is apparently very painful, But then if that's what she wants, I will be there looking after her post-op and doing all the things a good mother should do if their child has had any sort of surgery.
So for my lips today, I'm wearing Cherry Lip Balm by Nivea. And I'm just going to put this all over my lips. A thin layer, not too much. Because the lipsticks I'm wearing today are matte and we don't want them to, dry our lips out. So this is a Tom Ford lipstick in Violet Fatale, which I love. And then on top of that, I'm going in with All Fired Up by MAC. Just the top of the lips. wipe off all around because no one wants to have lipstick all over their face. And we're done.
Suddenly I met a girl of my love of a life, you can say now. Okay. And then after like being like whole 1 year together, and then after 1 year we have decided, because she is also wanted to adopt and I also wanted to adopt, but first we have to know each other. So 1 year we have given to each other, okay, this is me and this is you, so this is our things, so are we mentally prepared to adopt a kid? I ask her, are you really want to adopt? Are you really ready for it? Because I'm ready from my childhood. And yeah, she said, yeah, she's fine, because she is also wanted to adopt. In 2011, we started at 11 and then 12 and 13 finally we got her. Yeah, she calls me a puppy and she calls my partner a mama. Me and my partner had a civil partnership in London, so we are actually married only, like kind of. So and we shifted here in Gurgaon and nobody knows about our business. They think we are like any other couple.
I am royalty. No one likes long When I grow up, I want to be a homemaker. I know it sounds very archaic and very conservative, but I am kind of conservative, believe it or not. I want to be a homemaker because I feel like, I love my family so much, I wouldn't be able to go to work. Like, I just wouldn't be able to. I love being with my husband and my kids, and I love, like, cooking and, like, just being happy.
How many children do you want?
14. I have their names. Do you want me to get their names? Their names are on my phone. I'm not even kidding.
I imagine Nena to be very successful in the world of fashion, makeup, choreographing shows. I'm not sure what it is, but I envision her with a lot of music and a lot of lights and power and action. She might be a model. I imagine her being very happy. Yeah, I imagine her to be happy.